Big Mel, Big Mel. Up high.
Now to your right.
Mr. Gibson, up high.
Honestly, you don't need to say much. Just action and cut. He does the rest. He's a talented boy.
Absolutely. What about David? Obviously, he was an actor himself, continuing to be an actor. Now he's directing you. I imagine that could be intimidating for a young director. Pretty good. Amazing. Well, I know you have a long press line, but I thank you for your time.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Right here, Mel.
How are you?
Trying to make it happen.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you got the mic and everything.
Look at this family. Let's go.
So how is this one for you? This is a different fare with the kids and intergenerational.
Yeah, you know, it's good. It's kind of PG-13 spooky movie, you know.
So how is that? It's a little different fare. It's kind of cross-generational. Kind of breaks down the perceptions of people, right? The perception of the kids, perception of you.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope it's full of surprises. I think it's, you know, it fills a gap. I think it's you know, you can go and see really violent slasher movies, or you can go and see a spooky movie about monsters, and it's a mystery too. So there's intrigue involved. So it's a mystery story.
You know, I think we need more of these.
Yeah, me too.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, it's fun.
And then what kind of movies kind of inspired you as a kid? Like, what did you see when you were a kid?
Oh my God.
Like, did you watch American movies?
I watched American movies. Yeah, everybody did. Those were the best movies. You know, foreign movies too. I saw some great foreign movies. But I think the stuff I really liked were old westerns, and you know, I was raised on black and white TV. I'm that old.
Well, I just watch movies all the time.
Huh?
That was my thing, movies all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I watch movies all the time.
Sure, gladiator movies. You know, really bad Roman dubs. I love that shit.
Italian stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do Passion of the Christ. Are we going to do that again?
I can't hear you.
Oh, Passion of the Christ, we're going to do that one again? We're going to do a 2? Carry on?
Well, no, yeah, I'll do what happens next.
Yeah. Well, that's the important part, right? That's the whole important part.
Well, what happens next is huge, so it's a big number.
Exactly, that's the whole idea.
Yes, it's got a few dance numbers.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Okay, one right here. Stay together. Straight ahead, guys. All the way straight ahead. Guys, to your right.
To your right,
One more straight ahead like you like each other. There.
Hold on.
Mason. Mason. Mason, right here. Summer in the background.
Jason, come back. There's more of you.
Mason, hotshot right here.
Come on.
Mason.
You have like your similar understanding of it.
You know, and David, the first meeting with him, like, I was already a little scared, you know, going into a meeting, but he really knows how to, you know, put an actor at ease. And, you know, he knows how to work with people.
Trying to make it work here.
All good. Yeah, David.
So it's a good one for you, huh?
Oh, it's so fun, yeah. It's a lot of like my childhood movies, like Goonies, and it's, that feel like drew me to the role, and just I'm so excited to see it, especially with an audience. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
So how was it working with the Master Mel?
Oh my God, incredible! Just watching him work and even sharing the screen with him is such an honor and something I'll cherish forever. And he's the nicest person. So,
So it's kind of cool how intergenerational this is kind of crossing,
Yeah.
and it kind of shatters perceptions, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I knew it was going to be special, especially working with David, the director, is so incredible. He had, you know, such a vision for this film and executed it, you know, to perfection. And he's something. So, you know, it was a no-brainer.
How was David? How was David's director?
He's so cool. No, since he's an actor and, you know, turned director, he really knows how to work with an actor, how to talk to an actor, and how to make them, you know, feel safe. So he's amazing. Yeah.
How's it working with the other actors?
Yeah.
Fast.
Oh, incredible!
Fantastic
Awesome
characters.
people. No, I know. Yeah, it's not often you get a movie with a lot of, you know, cool people and, you know, down to earth people and amazing actors. So everybody was so fun to work with.
This is something we all need, don't you?
Yeah. No, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it's so fun.
Why?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
But yeah, no, it's awesome.
Good enough. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. Nice meeting you.
He's just getting started, huh? We're just getting going.
Hey, can you just right there and then face up? Right here. One more time. David, right here. David, looking right here. And then David Gonzalez right here.
Yeah, very excited. We're stoked.
scored on this one, didn't you? How was it?
I'm excited, man. It was a blast. It was a blast. It reminded me of some of my favorite movies growing up, like E.T., Sandlot, Goonies, even more current, like Stranger Things. Some of my favorite pieces of content. So it was a blast.
And then, so how was it working with Mel?
It was a blast. He was great. I was so nervous to work with him. How do you direct an Oscar-winning director, right? But you know what? He was a teammate, an advocate. He believed in me and really helped me execute the vision that is on screen.
And like, this is a good genre. I think we got time. How did you get hold of this one? This is pretty cool.
It was just submitted to me, and I read it, and it reminded me of when I was a kid watching movies with my dad. It brought this warm feeling to me, and I just said I got to do whatever I can to be involved in this, because there's a lot of deeper thematic stuff going on under the surface that I think is really relevant to today. There's a great quote that I love that is, "Evil only wins when good men do nothing." And that's very much at play in this film. There's a lot going on, so it spoke to me on many levels.
I like how it's intergenerational. It's like
Yes.
breaking down those stereotypes, right?
Yes, 100%. This should be something that parents can watch with their middle schoolers or high schoolers or whoever.
Well, talk to me about breaking down generations and perceptions of people until you actually get to hang out with them and know them.
Exactly right. And that Mel's character pretty much embodies that arc. He's known as one thing in town, and he's a bit of a pessimist. He's on the last phase of his life, and he meets these kids, and he agrees that there's something going on in town, and he sets out to help them. And he has a wonderful arc. He's the biggest arc in the film, and he gave a classic Mel performance. I think it's one of his best performances in a very long time. And I'm stoked for everyone to see it.
And working on set I'm sure there was no issues. He was the actor. He wasn't the director of the movie.
Pardon me?
I'm sure there was no issues as far as him being the actor.
No, he's an Oscar-winning director. He was a teammate. He helped. He was there for me. He supported me. He threw out ideas. I did all of them because his IQ is like 10 off the radar. It was a blast, man. It was a blast. They were great. Working with kids, especially really talented ones that you know are going to be the next generation, it energizes you and reminds you of why you're doing this in the first place. So it was a treat.
I think we need more of that.
100%. Yes. Just a fun, good old time. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Oh, we have the director. Oh, we're going to get the director. Where's Mason? Straight ahead, guys. Straight ahead. Mason. Hang on, we're gonna build on this.
Together.
Get it, Todd. Get it.
Right here, Abby. There it is.
Photo bomb. No, I know. Photo bomb. I know. I didn't need to. Yes.
Abby, yes. And all three of you guys here. And right everybody at the beginning.
Where's Mel? Where's Mel, Jack? Where is he?
Excuse me, sir. Just faces. Right there. Together, guys, right here. And again, just look when you turn a little bit towards the light. Right there. And ladies, one more time right now. And really close again. Just look this way a little bit. Yeah, right there. I set the thing up. Thank you.
What is your hopes in that theater? Like, what kind of reaction are you looking for?
I think I hope that people can relate to it, for older people that summer of when anything.
I'm a real person.
You are a real, I prefer looking at a real person, right? Yeah.
This is kind of like a throwback on
Right?
fun kid horror.
Absolutely.
How was that for you?
I mean, it was incredible. The second I got this audition, I wanted it so badly. I told my parents, I was like, how do I get this? David Henry being attached to it. I've grown up watching him, looking up to him. And they said, you have to do something that no one else is going to do. And I was like, what could that be? And my audition scene was me getting dragged underwater. So, behind a white wall, that doesn't look too great, just popping up and down. So I decided to do it in a hot tub. So I did it really in water, pretending I'm being yanked down. So I think that helped a little bit. And so, yeah, since then, the whole experience has just been incredible. It's truly a family. Everyone is so real and authentic behind the screen, on screen. I felt so uplifted throughout the whole process, so yeah. You know, I didn't get any scenes with him.
How was it with David?
David was incredible. He has really made that transition of acting to writing and directing, and that's something that I hope to do in my future, and I think watching him do that was really inspirational for me at that age, because we filmed it a couple years ago. And really paved the way for, you know, my start into screenwriting as well. So I feel really lucky to work with him, and also I think being directed by someone who is an actor themselves makes all the difference. You know, their direction is a lot more emotion-based instead of action-based because they really understand where a character is coming from, and that was so helpful for me.
Yeah. Thank you. It's like, yeah, let's do it the Oscar-winning director. Let's do what he said. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. And he was wonderful. It was a dream.
How'd you get him on board?
We had coffee.
How do you process
And to direct an Oscar-winning director, Mel Gibson, I was so no pressure. But you know what? I was just like, I've been put in this position. I'm grateful for it. I'm going to work hard and do it. A lot of sweat.
Right. So how's it going?
I'm really excited.
How's this going? How's this movie pan out and some of the stuff you've been doing? How much fun is it?
It's so much fun. I am so excited that this movie is coming out in theaters on October 4th. It's going to be amazing. It was such a fun film to film, and I loved the cast and crew so much.
Right, and then how was it playing with the boys, being a tomboy?
I loved it. Being a tomboy was the best. I fully embraced it. I started playing Fortnite with all of the boys, Mason, Noah, Julian, and it was just the best time. We went kayaking on the weekends. We were always hanging out. It was so much fun.
I'm assuming that you kind of grew up out here, so going back east, how is that? It's a whole nother world back there, right?
Yeah, so I actually grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. I just moved out here for college in Los Angeles. So it was really fun to be in the South. I love it. It's so much fun.
That's the South. I thought it was the East.
So we filmed in North Carolina, actually, and it was so much fun. Very close to Nashville.
How was it working with this gentleman and Mel?
Oh my gosh, amazing. So David Henry is the best director ever. He was a child actor himself, and he still acts to this day, so he really was a unique director and knew how to get through to us. And working with Mel Gibson was amazing. He's a legend, and I just literally was in awe the whole time getting to work with him and learn from him.
Like was he like the big man on set?
Yes, he was great. He was amazing. So nice to us. He would sit with us kids at lunch every day and tell us incredible stories.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So like how was this movie for you? I mean,
Oh, it was incredible.
It's very classic.
Definitely. Yeah, I feel like that vibe, you know, describes it perfect. It's like a throwback kind of. You know, I think people of all ages are going to enjoy it. You know, younger people, you know, around my age, they're going to be able to, you know, see what it's like having friendships. People are going to relate to it. And then, of course, you know, I don't want to say older people, but, you know, people who have lived the things that the kids in the movie are going through, they're going to be able to see it and just get reminded of their childhood and things like that.
Do you think it kind of helps blow away perceptions of, you know, Mel's characters like those little kids and you guys like older? How does that blow away perception and make it so huge?
I mean, it's so funny to see that relationship throughout the whole movie. I think, you know, it definitely shows, you know, younger people, they can go to people, you know, older for help. You know, and then of course the kids in the movie have a great relationship, and you know they support each other too. So I think it's just shown in a very great way.
So how much fun was it to be in these locations?
Wow, I mean it was so much fun. We filmed it in Southport, North Carolina, and I feel like that town was, you know, perfect for just the movie in general. The vibes. You know, it's sort of like a town that feels like it has a lot of history and you know, mystery to it. So. You know, it was definitely a lot of fun. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, I'm holding it, you hold it. Okay, you tell me. Hi!
So how is this different from some of the other stuff you've been doing? It's like it's a very much a buddy film.
Oh man, I mean, it's like, it's creepy, it's fun, it's like a family adventure, and I just have a great time with it. And the cast is amazing, so, you know, we're doing good.
And then how was it working with Big Mel?
It was spectacular. Seriously, he's like a legend. I learned so many things from him, and just to see how he acts and just to act with him was just so special.
And then, what's like one of your favorite movies in this kind of genre?
Ooh, oh man.
You know, what can you draw from?
Goonies. I love The Goonies. The Goonies is such a classic, and it has some creepy aspects, but it's still, you know, it's fun, and the whole family can watch it. I mean, I think it reminds you of that. Yeah. Thank you so much.
So I got.
Oh, sorry.
So they come to you, you go to them. How'd this work out for you? I mean, you know, Monsters Kids, fun.
Oh yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. When you say they, who are you referring to exactly?
Whoever paid your bill.
Oh yeah, no. So yeah, they when we wrote the script, you know, it went out, and yeah, they kind of came to me and just said they really fell in love with the screenplay, and they were interested in, you know, David Henry was interested in kind of making the movie. So I met with everybody just to kind of see if we were all on the same page about, you know, the creative process going forward, and we all just kind of really vibed, and they really got the movie, and we really were on the same page. So yeah, once I felt really good about those first meetings, yeah, we kind of decided to work together on this.
So why did we go with the kids movie? And I mean, it's a great concept. I love the sound, you know, the name of the movie. Where did that come from? And you?
Well, this particular one for me came from the idea of, you know, I really just kind of harken back to myself growing up in a small town in New England. You know, 7th and 8th grade for me was a real magical time for me and my friends. It's the last, it's that last summer before you get into high school and everyone kind of splits up and goes their own way. That's kind of where it all started. It was just about a group of kids during that kind of last summer before things change. And that's really where it really began to think about the idea for this movie.
Hey, thanks for your time.